You're on the air.
Hey, how you doing? Listen, Howard, I had to run out of that show before it even started.
Yeah,
What,
I heard
Ronnie?
about this.
What did
You remember Corki wanted to be on Ronnie's car show because he knows more about cars than Ronnie?
Right.
So Corki came up to do the show. It was the weirdest thing. And Corki left. He never did the show.
What happened?
I don't know. What happened?
Yeah, Corky, why don't you tell him what happened? Why'd you leave the show?
Why I left the show?
Yeah, why'd you leave the show? You were all sweating, you couldn't sit in the room anymore? Huh? What's your problem, man? You thought it was going to be your own show. You badmouthed Howard about it. You thought you were going to get your own show. Mary Ann from Brooklyn gets his own show. How come I don't get my own show?
Let me hear what he has to say.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
No, I won't shut the fuck up because you made an asshole out of all us coming up here like that and made a big deal about it. And then you walk out of here.
What happened, Corky?
Wow.
I was a gentleman to you. I walked over and shook your hand. You acted like an asshole.
Yeah, that fish handshake.
You go fuck yourself. You'll never come on the show anywhere up here again.
All right, wonderful.
Corky, what happened? Look, can I talk to Corky?
No, let him go take his meds, man. He needs to take his meds.
What happened? He came in. He was supposed.
I came in. I was starting to talk to some of the people. They were car dealers. They were all car dealers. Nobody there was interested in helping the consumer or telling the consumer anything about the $4,500 rebate that was going to come off the top of the window sticker. I brought two cars I had recently purchased.
Ronnie's not a car dealer.
We had car dealers there, but he never gave the show a chance. He walked out before the show started.
Why would you do that?
Because he was sweating, man. There was something wrong with him.
Wedding.
What was your problem, man? Seriously. We invited you nicely to come up here. I was nice to you. I walked in like a man and shook your hand, and you acted like a friggin' asshole.
Give Ronnie a chance.
You're still a loser. You know the difference?
I'm a loser? No, pal. I'm not a loser. You're the loser.
You know the difference between a car and an automobile?
You're a fucking loser, pal.
What was the question, Corky?
Gears and fucking, you don't know nothing. My review.
You don't know shit.
Let me hear what he knows. What are you saying?
I'm saying Ronnie doesn't know the difference between a car and an automobile. He doesn't know the correlation between throwing gears in a car and fucking, and he doesn't understand anything about fucking automobiles or anything. And the people he was talking to the Jets, and then that Wayne Siegel guy. What the fuck is the matter with that guy? He walks in, he's got this fucking attitude.
No, you had the attitude, pal, not Wayne Siegel.
I have the attitude, man.
You had the fucking attitude, asshole.
He was telling the Hemi.
No, fuck you.
Fucking dealerships, and I was saying, I just seen how they fucking dropped 2 atomic bombs on the Mitsubishi.
Oh, Howard didn't give me my own show. I thought it was going to be my show.
Right.
Fuck you, man. You're not getting the show. The show you're going to get is on the corner of 42nd Street.
Anyway, you know what my review would have been, all right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to talk about my 68 Hemi fucking Roadrunner. That's what I want to talk about. I'm going to put a Dana rear in it. Whoopee. Good for you. Nobody's interested in that shit, pal.
I was explaining to you how to stay interested in your girlfriend.
That wasn't my girlfriend. She's a guest on the show, okay?
All right?
Just like you were. But you were an asshole and walked out.
All right. Goodbye, Ronnie.
Goodbye.
All right.
You know what happened?
Yeah, I didn't hang up on. Get rid of that fucking guy. Why are you letting him scream at me on the phone like
He walked in.
Sorry, Corky.
It's history. My God, the guy's like fucking out of his mind.
Do you want to go on the show?
I wanted to do the show. Yeah.
Well,
You mean you want to do it alone?
Yeah, I want to do the show.
no. You got to go on with Ronnie.
With Ronnie, you know?
Ronnie's an expert.
Actually, Ronnie, with that day I was sitting there, threw the craziest, hug and kiss to the Hemi girl in front of Ganji.
I don't know what you're talking about. But Ronnie, Ronnie was willing to do the show. Hold on. What do you got? What's going on now?
Here's the producer of the fucking show. Tell him what went down.
So you had told Corky, you said, yeah, you can come on and do the show with Ronnie.
Right.
Who's this, McClure?
This is McClure, yeah.
Right. Did you tell me just before the show started, don't say nothing for the first segment?
I told you for 3 times when we talked on the phone, you're going to come in, you'll be part of the show. When you got there, I said, we're going to do like a 10-minute segment, then we're going to bring you on and introduce you.
Excuse me, people, but I'm an FME winner, okay?
Guy's a fucking psycho.
All right, so you told him what? Go ahead.
I told you to sit there and hang out for about 10 minutes. We're going to do one segment, kind of introduce everybody, then we're going to bring you on as a special guest, and you'll be part of the show. And you sat there all agitated. You kept getting up and walking out, getting up, walking out. You're all kind of weird. Talking about the lights are too bright. And then you got up and left as soon as the show started. Like 2 minutes into the show, you're like, I'm leaving. I'm not staying.
What do you mean the lights are too bright?
Did you give Stern the gift that I gave you to give him?
No, he threw it in the garbage.
What do you mean the lights are too bright on the show?
Who said the lights were too
You're
bright?
talking about the elevators are weird and the lights are too bright. It's too hot. Everybody's freezing in the studio. Your shirt's unbuttoned down to your belly button. You're so strange.
Listen.
And I'm strange, huh?
Yeah, you are strange.
Yeah, I'm strange.
Anyway, what do you want me to tell you?
I want you to tell.
Why don't you guys have him back on?
I want you to tell you why you walked off the show. That's what I want you to tell him.
I walked off the show because I had intentions of doing the show with you, not sitting there with the guy in the green room. I hear 6 times what he did for a living. Finally, he tells me he rips off rich people. All right, Wayne Siegel's who's a car dealer, and it's not giving the right information to the consumer. I'm about the consumer.
How do you know he's not giving right information? The guy has 3 dealerships on Long Island. How do you know he's not giving the right information?
Fucking cars. He had nothing to say. He's a fucking...
You weren't there. How do you know he had what to say? You walked out before the show started.
No, what do you think? I didn't hear it? You think I didn't hear it last night? It's not even listenable to.
Then don't listen. Nobody asked you to listen.
All right.
And we're not asking you to come back. Don't worry.
Right. You're not asking me.
No. No, I asked you nicely to come the first time.
Why don't you go on the show and do it the right way?
No, I don't want him there.
I want him there.
He'll come there with a fucking machine gun. He's crazy.
Oh, yeah?
A machine gun? Dude, I was fucking chilling out. All right?
Chilling out. You're sweating like a pig.
You think he's nuts?
Yeah, I think he's nuts.
You do? Yeah. So you vote no on him on the show?
I vote no, yeah.
Right.
Really? Corky?
I'd put him on the phone, but he really was kind of freaky.
You know, he sounds all right.
He sketched everybody
What?
out.
He just sounds like
He sounds all right.
These guys
I'm not
think
saying he's right
Corky,
in his opinion.
These guys think you're crazy.
Hey, listen,
I don't see it.
I thought you went to sleep.
sitting there with a fucking attitude.
I'm up.
I didn't give you no attitude at all, man.
Listen, I was talking to Wayne Siegel. I tried to make a joke with the guy. He was all fucked up in the head. He had like some crazy attitude.
All right. It's not working out. I tried to bring an exciting show together, like Corki and Ronnie host the show and do some fun things.
The guy walked out, man. I was nice. I walked in. Jim?
He brought in like a newspaper
Jim,
ad with him in
when I
like
walked
10
in-
years ago. He's like, look at me in the paper. And even Melissa's kind of like, yeah, you're really weird.
No.
Seriously, when I walked in, did I walk over and say hello to him,
You
shook
walked
his
right over
hand?
to him, shook
I hope
his
we have a
hand.
good show tonight. And the guy
Absolutely.
fucking walks out. Do I invite him back?
You're a pro.
Do I invite him back?
No.
No.
I'm not saying he should do the Ronnie show, but if he's that crazy, I think we ought to meet him.
Different show for
Oh, you've
him.
met Corky many
have.
times. Oh,
Are
yeah.
you fucking kidding me? That chick was calling me a grinder for being able to get a good deal on a car, all right? The only thing that drowned that chick was her tits off, all right? She had a fucked up attitude. She didn't know what the fuck she was talking about.
All right. All right, Corky.
I guess you're the only one who knows anything. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry it didn't work out.
All right, Corky. Thank you. You know Corky. We gave him that name because he looked like that guy Corky on that retard show.
Oh, okay. I don't
Oh, and
goes
he was also mad because you didn't bring up. What was he mad about? He didn't bring up.
You never asked him about his relationship and what he's
how
been
his
doing for the
divorce
last 10
went.
years.
And-
Hey,
yeah,
if
he
you
was
wanted to
all
get it- I
upset
didn't-
with you too, man.
I didn't know if he wanted to get into that history.
He was all bent about you not bringing shit up, and please, it was a whole deal.
All right. Well, I mean, who knows what's going on? All right, boys. Thank you. Sorry it didn't work out. I thought there'd be some good programming there, but obviously it didn't work.